Hello and welcome to Know Exactly Where. In our previous clip, we have shown what we call the dance, that is, the tasks of the project being completed and being confirmed by the participants. And in this clip, we just want to briefly show what the project manager will find the next time he enters the project. Remember, Steve is our project manager. He was also a participant in some of the tasks. But now, if he puts on the hat of the project manager and he comes to the project, this is what he will see. So here we enter the logo creation for Acme project. It goes directly to the project calendar. And here we see the result of what we did. So the result of the dance was that most of the participants were completing their tasks for the first phase of the project. So here you can see these big check boxes next to the days that we showed in previous clips. That means that all the tasks on that day are completed by all the participants. So if we click on them, you see completed for the first day, for the second day, for the third day. So all of these are fully completed, and we just go down through the project and we see that all those tasks have been completed, all are thumbs up. If we go to March, we also have plenty of things done in March. And here, the 7th of March is the first day where we don't see one of those big check marks, which means that this is the first day where things are not completed. So if we go to it, that's exactly where we left off after the dance. You may remember the creative conversation about company and objectives of the new logo. That's the task that we left halfway through. So here, in fact, if I go to the list view, we have another way to see it, as we saw in previous clips as well. So here you see that things are on plan or ahead of plan. Basically, in this case, we are very much ahead of plan. And the rest of the project, you also see it. Things are not started, but still on plan. This is the aftermath of the dance. And as you can see, most of the project can be managed and updated without the project manager intervention. Also, you may notice that here we have many messages, unread messages, this 11 here on the top right with a little envelope. So if we press on it, these are the messages that this user, in this case, the project manager was Steve, and Steve is the operations department. So this person has been receiving notifications for every single task that he has to complete. So if we enter it, there are 11 notifications, and these 11 notifications are unread notifications. The little number always refers to the unread messages, but actionable messages, there's only one. So from all the notifications that have been sent through email that we managed in the email, they have accumulated, but the only one that is actionable is the actual one that is still active. In this case, the confirmation of the start of the created conversation. So here it is. And we can say we have started it, and then the whole flow goes as we would expect. Here it says 10 because we just marked that one as read when we entered it. But if we go to the unread ones, we can actually select them all and mark all of them as read because they are completely done already. So that's one of the things I wanted to show you in this training video. And the other one is what happens when you make changes to a project. So right now, the project is ongoing. Things are just underway. We have all the tasks like this. So let's imagine that we want to add a task. So we go to the project definition. And here, let's say that there's a logo design number 5. So there is something extra that we need to perform. And we're going to add a task, a logo design number 5 that has been requested after the fact. And we have, or Logo Kings has accepted to create that logo. So we create that logo. We actually move it up. Okay, so we move it to this position. And here it is. So we make it dependent on the first task, again, the created conversation, and we assign it to the designer. So we're just adding a new logo, and Melissa is going to be taking care of it. So that's it. So what we will see is that now, first, we don't have the duration of that logo number 4 creation. So we need to do that. We need to update that part. You see the project definition is no longer valid. So there has been changes that affect the project definition. In this case, we're going to take 10 days as every other logo because they all happen simultaneously. So we say okay. And you see that here the project calendar is forced to be recreated. So in a way, the system requires that project calendar to be recreated so that all new tasks and dependencies are correctly put in the calendar. So we recreated, we created start date is the same and the work week is the same. So we create that calendar and everything's going to be shifting. In this case, no shifting because the dates are not going to be really moved. It's just one more task that is going to take the same time as the other logo designs. So it's not really moving. But what I want you to notice is that the rest of the project has been untouched. So everything that was completed continues to be completed. There are no changes in that respect, only that if we go to the list view, we'll see it quicker. There's a design here, logo design number 5, it starts on the 10th of March and it ends on the 23rd of March as every other logo design. So here it is. So the point is that if you make changes to the project definition that affect the dates or affect the tasks that are to be done or the participants or the roles, all those require a recreation of the project calendar, and you're not going to be seeing any change in the progress of the tasks. So that's all for this video. See you in the next clip.